Very good morning, ma'am. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you so much. It's so good to see you again.
Exactly, me too. Like last time when we talked, you were in Himalaya, maybe. Yeah, you were having your.
Yes, enjoying myself, and now we are back home. Now we are back home.
So where are
Yes.
you from?
So
Are
what
you
are you up to?
sorry?
You need to. You want to guess?
Are you from Mumbai?
No, I was, but not anymore. Yes, I'm
Mm,
from Gujarat.
oh, okay, that's so good. Normally, people
Yes.
are from Mumbai. That's why I just guessed Mumbai.
No, we were in Mumbai for 10 years, but now we have shifted to Gujarat.
That's so good.
Yes. So, Arushi, today what we are going to talk about is create your own story. You
Create your
have,
own story.
uh, yes, create your own story in a sense that you have to share one story with me today.
Okay, okay. I have just gone through a document and I got to know that today's topic is education. But
Okay,
okay,
then we'll talk about education, but after you tell me a story, we'll go to education.
sure, sure. Okay, a story. Fine. Mm,
Arushi, before we start, I'll just tell you that your voice is very good. So, what you can do is you can think of taking a profession where you work with your voice. Uh, do you know which all professions you can take?
I think yeah, like we have some. We can give our voice for some programs or some
Yes, you can give. It is known as the voiceover.
voice.
Voiceover is a yes a profession where you can give or lend your voice for the audiobooks. You can give your voice for the documentaries, cartoons, dubbing, and there are so many avenues open for you because you have that. What I feel is that your voice is little bit husky and little bit different. So you can really think of it.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll definitely think of it. Think about it.
Yes, yes. Think about it, and you can always go ahead and do something so that, and it is all work from home. So you don't need to go actually anywhere. You can work from home and you can utilize your time, whatever time you have. You can just practice how to speak, how to control your breath and everything. That is one step. And then you can go ahead and become a professional voiceover artist. Yes. Okay. Yes. Now storytelling.
Storytelling. Okay, I need to think about the story, like what story I can tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, okay, so I'll tell you the story which has happened to me, like when there was a turning point in my life, and
Okay.
yeah, okay. So I had just done my, I had completed my post graduations, and my parents
Post graduation. It is only one, so you will say post graduation.
post
S
graduation.
won't come. Yes.
Okay, post graduation, yeah, and my parents wanted me to get a good, decent job in the Nagpur, in my own city,
In Nagpur. In Nagpur.
yeah, in Nagpur, and
Hmm.
they didn't want me to like go, go some other cities and do a job and like pursue my dreams and all. But I was like, no, I want to explore things and I want to go to cities like Pune, Mumbai because they are big cities, and I
Hmm.
think I would get more opportunities in the big cities. So I
Of
wanted to do,
course. Hmm.
but my parents were like completely like against it.
Against it.
But yeah, again I like I have given, I gave the interview and I got selected for that. There was a company,
Okay.
and I was like, okay, now I'll go there. So I I went against my parents and I went
Hmm.
like
Okay.
to do a job.
Okay.
My parents didn't talk to me for almost 2 months because they
Oh,
were like, we asked you to do a job in the same city, and you like
did
in
not
our
listen to us.
family, yeah, in our family we're not supposed to go against our parents, like
Yeah.
not in
It's
our
like in
family,
all Indian families.
it's everywhere. But my parents were like, I'm the only one who like went. who is
Ouch.
going to some other city or who is going out. That's why it was difficult for me.
And
But
more of, I would say, you were going against your parents. That was the biggest issue. Yes.
yeah, I was the only one who was going against my parents. That was the big
Yes.
issue. But I think from one of my father's friend, my father got to know that the company I'm working from is the second best company in India, and like people usually don't get a job in such companies, and that company is not yet established in Nagpur. And
Okay.
like then my father realized that. Then my father spoke to my mom, and they eventually decide that no, it was right. And they called me like after 2 months, and I was so happy because when
Of
I
course.
moved to other city, I was not well. I was sick.
Hmm.
I was so like
You
I
know,
was
when you take that step, you also in your mind and in your heart, you don't feel happy about it. But then certain time you have to take that decision and you have to put your foot down that for your own career, for everything, you need to take this big step. So it was good. Okay. Then what happened?
then like they called me. I was actually very low for almost 2 months. I had
Hmm.
new friends. Everything was new for me. That was the first time I went out of my home or my city. So
Comfort zone.
everything was so difficult for me. I was feeling homesickness, but then again, I was not able to call them because I also had some like ego thing, or maybe like I'm doing right things, then my parents should support me. That thing was going on in my mind. That's why I didn't.
Okay.
But they called me after 2 months, and that was the best part. I think I have realized that okay, whatever I have done is right, and I should not regret it. So that's the
Yes.
best part. Yes.
Yes, that's very good. And now at the moment you're working from home or are you back in your
Now I'm working from home, and now I'm back to Nagpur.
so it is good that whatever happens and it must have happened because now almost 1.5 year everyone is working from home. So has your office reopened or still no chances of reopening?
I think it is going to reopen after 15 November. Like things
Okay.
are going on, and
Okay.
yes.
So do you work in Pune or Mumbai?
No, now I'm working in Nagpur only. I have switched the company as well.
Okay, okay, that's okay, that's
I
good.
worked in Pune for few years, and now I have
Okay.
switched to.
So, how do you feel leaving that big company which you were working for and now working in Nagpur? How are both companies different, and what kind of experience are you having?
Okay, so yeah, that was the best experience, like my first job, and I'm working in a very big company. So the name, the tag, my
Which one
friend,
was that?
that was Infosys. I worked
Okay.
for Infosys for the first
Okay.
time, and
Mhm.
that was a really great experience. And I think working in a good company and working in and like living in a big city, those things, both the things were new for me and exciting for me. So yeah, I had a very good experience for those 2.5 years. And
Okay.
yes, now I moved back to Nagpur, but now I'm working in the best company. So
Good.
yes.
Good. That's nice. So you are you are bound for the good companies and you are going to work for the good companies. So that's a very positive sign. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And
Yes.
I think if I would not have chosen that company at like
In the
Pune company
beginning,
in the beginning, yeah, I would not get a chance to work here in this company in Nagpur.
I
So
would not have got the chance to work in this company.
I would not have got
Have
the
got
chance
the
to work.
chance to work in this company.
Yeah,
Yes,
I would
because
not
of
have.
yes, always they say that if your stepping stone is good, wherever you work, if you work in good companies, you know you also get used to certain things in your life that you just can't get do away with the companies which just work for the sake of working. They don't respect their employees. They have an Infosys and all the big companies, I would say, they really take care of their employees. So that's very important.
Yes, that's really very important. And I think in this pandemic situation, the company has taken care of us a lot. Their employees,
Okay.
like whatever we required, they asked us. Uh,
Okay.
like what is requirement and how you're going through, everything is fine, and they have provided lots of facilities as well. So yes,
Okay,
that's
good, good. So, Arushi, coming back to your topic of today is education. Do you think that whatever we study, whatever we go through, is just, or whatever we experience in our lifetime, it is just the education, the formal education which we acquire from that, or from the schools, or from the colleges, or it is the basic education given by your parents, or the culture or the values given by your parents? They are also equally important.
okay. So I think both the things are equally important. The basic
Mhm.
education given by your parents and the education you're taking from schools, colleges, from your teachers. Like we
Mhm.
say that our first guru or our first mentor is our parents, right?
Yes,
First
yes,
mentor is our parents.
yes. First and foremost, they always say that everything starts from your home. So your mentors are your parents, and they groom you, they teach you, they actually imbibe you in you all the positive things. I think that are very important for your life skills.
Exactly. I mean,
Yes.
of course, teachers plays a very important role in our life, but of
If you
course,
are saying teachers, then it would be
teachers
play,
play. Yeah,
play.
teachers play.
Yes.
Teachers play very important role in our life, but for the particular period only. Like when we are getting education, when we are in school, colleges, till that time only, teachers teaches us whatever value we should
Yes.
carry, or whatever the education, like books, it, um, knowledge from books and the
It is
overall
the
knowledge.
bookish knowledge. Yes. It
It
is the
is
bookish
bookish
knowledge.
knowledge, yeah, of course.
Yes.
But
Yes.
basic knowledge like values and how to lead life once you grown up, and like how to respect others, and a lot of things we actually got from our parents. And I think that is something never ending.
Yes.
No
It
matter
is.
how much you have grown up.
Yes.
Yes, no matter how
Children
much
will remain, yes, children will remain
children
children,
will
and
always,
will always be there to guide them, either if they want to listen or not to listen. You
no,
know?
I think so, okay, that is also a stage in life where we feel that we should not listen to, or they are just giving us or something, or it's just but eventually we realize that whatever they have told us, that's the actual thing we should learn in life, and that is the only basics which is we are like we should carry forward in life, and we are getting
Yes.
from life, from those.
But Arushi, you know what? Whenever you are in your teens or in your youth, you don't realize that how important it is for certain things. Like your parents restricted you to go to the other city and work, or to do or learn something new. But then you will realize only once you grow up, and then you realize, oh, if I would have heard them at that time, I would have, at least been able to do that. But that is what happened with me. My father kept on telling me that you must do a professional degree. If you want to go into teaching, you must take a professional degree. But I had started working in a place where it was very good, so I never thought of completing that B.Ed. So I just did not listen to him at that time. But then every time I realized that wherever I went, I had to have the B.Ed degree, and I did not have that. So I was in soup always. So that is what happens. Yes.
In your case, I mean both the things were so important, like you
Yes.
should have to listen to your parents, and you should have to like get the degree as well. If you had both
Yes.
things, then I think
I
that
would be,
something
but
else.
I don't regret because I have been teaching. But yes, like if I have to have the pay scale, if I have to have the, proper place in the school, then if I would have taken that degree, it would have mattered. But then I am happy with whatever I'm doing now. It's okay. But then, yes, if I would have heard at that time, it would have really helped me a lot. Yes.
Okay, so it means that all is well that ends well.
All is the yes, and I'm enjoying myself. I'm enjoying each moment, but yes, that regret is there that I did not listen to him that time.
You have
Yes,
listened to him, and I
yes,
maybe I would have a degree
yes.
to.
I would have. I've taken my half degree, so I keep saying that I have my half degree. So that's
Okay,
it.
so you can
Yes,
tell your father that I have my half degree.
half degree. Yes.
That's so good. I think it's a
Yes.
everyone's story. I mean, every now and then we don't listen to our parents. We feel that
Yes.
now we are in a modern world. We can take our own decisions, but that is actually not true. Our parents are, maybe their decisions are not right, or they whatever they are saying is not like suitable for us. But their intention is always clear that they want us to be
Yes.
free and they want us to be safe.
Yes. And it might not be relevant for today, but then later in your years, you will feel that it was relevant. Yes.
Eventually parents proves themselves
The
right.
best. Yeah, they know the best. They
They
know
know.
the best.
Yes.
Yes. So again, coming back to the education system, or say value systems, what do you have to say about our culture being different from the Western culture? You know, the Western culture, the children, they go out at the age of 18 or 20, they leave their parents house and they go and make their own identity, and they live separately. So what do you have to think, what do you have to say about that?
Okay, so for this, I think I still like Indian culture. Okay, so what I'm saying is, like though I'm living in this modern world, I still like Indian culture. Like we are living with our parents, and we are not living. We are living with our parents, and we live.
Living, it is living, because
Are we,
the spelling is
yeah,
living.
we're living with our
Leaving is
parents.
leaving, that is you are leaving.
Okay, so basically, we are not leaving our parents' home,
Mhm.
and we continue staying with them for the education and for the job and for everything. Because I think leaving your parents, which means that you are accepting your your own world, and maybe there would be no one to guide you throughout the life, like what you have done wrong and what you should have done, all those things. However, like having said that, I feel Indian parents should allow their children to work from their
Children, children,
children.
children, why? Because children itself is a plural word, so you don't use s with it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Indian parents should allow their children to work when they want to work, or when they are capable enough to work outside and earn some sort of money. Because
Hmm.
that's the culture in foreign country, and I think yeah, they are working anywhere, like in restaurant, in bar, or in a cafe, maybe anywhere, and they're earning their
Living.
amount. Yeah, they're earning for their living, right?
Hmm.
But
Yes.
now in but in India, parents feel that if you're not like fully educated, or your education is not yet completed, you're not supposed to work outside. I think
Yes.
working outside is a kind of education also. You get to
Yes, I
learn
agree.
things out there. You get to know people, you get to know how the market works, how people talk to you, how should respect others, or how should
Yes.
treat others, a lot of things. That's why I think we should accept the culture of like get free your children, or like um, let your children live the life.
Lead their own life. You can be there to guide them, but not to impose your superiority on them, and let them live their life. You enjoy, I mean, let them have their own life, but yes, wherever you feel that they are going absolutely wrong, then you restrict them, or then you tell them about it, that this is right and this is wrong. That is how we do it. I mean, I do it normally, that this is right, this is wrong, it is up to you now to take your decision. That's it.
So basically parents should not control children, their kids.
Yes, yes.
Otherwise, it's like it's irritating for the kid. I'm like personally saying it's irritating because yes, sometimes we know that what is good for us, and our parents should support us.
Okay. Are you the only one in your house, or do you have any other sibling?
I have a like elder sister.
Okay. And what is she doing?
She's married now.
Okay. So that is why you are the only one.
Now I'm the only one. Yeah, now I'm the only one. Eventually, I'm the only
Yeah. So that is why all the restrictions and everything it will come to you.
yeah, and
Yeah.
like I have to, but like touch wood, my parents are not like that. They don't
Okay.
like restrict me for all the things I want to do. They are like, do whatever is good for you, but don't complain, like, or don't regret for your
Yes.
decision. You should
Hmm.
be responsible for all your decisions, and I think they're
Yes.
absolutely right. We should
Right.
we should be ready for all the consequences we are gonna face once you have taken a decision.
Yes. Yes. True. So yesterday I was reading the story and which I liked it. So I'll just share it in a minute.
Okay.
That Mahatma Gandhi, he was very naughty when he was small, young boy. So he was like all the other kids, and he used to enjoy himself. And as he was naughty, once he actually took out some money from his father's pocket. So his father came to know about it that he has taken this money. So he asked Mahatma Gandhi to come to him, and he said that come and stand here. He took out a stick from the drawer and started beating himself. That his father started beating himself, saying that Mahatma Gandhi felt very bad. He says, please, Papa, don't beat yourself. I'll not do this ever. But his father said that whatever values I have given, so I am at fault because this is what I must have given you this value. That is why you have learned it. So it is my fault, not your fault. So that is how I am going to punish myself because you have done something wrong. So this story I really liked it in a sense that father took that. And I also say that whatever, if my child has got his number, it is because whatever I have taught him, it is my number, not his number. Because whatever we'll teach him, he'll get it. So his father also did the same thing, and the story I really liked it, so I thought that I'll share it with you.
Yes, I mean it's very touching story,
It
and
is.
actually this is the nature of every parent. They feel that whatever my child is doing, whether it is good or bad, I think when it comes to bad things, they actually feel a lot. That am I giving,
Yes.
like did I
Yes.
give him these
Values are.
values
Yes.
or
Yes.
yes, so they
Yes.
feel.
Yes. So and that is what the culture, the value is very important. The same way, the news which is going on nowadays in on TV everywhere, you also must have seen it. Do you think what should be done for this?
Okay, like yeah. uh I really don't know what to say about it because I'm still in a shock. Like,
Yes.
how is it possible? And so I cannot comment. But yes, of course, like uh, there must be something because that without
Without
like
any, yes, without any clue, they
have,
will not have him in the actually in the custody. But then somebody has to act, and more so because not because he's SRK's son or anything, but at least uh, this thing whatever he has done is not correct. The parents also might have known about it because he has been having it since last 4 years. But is that acceptable to them? That is what is the main question.
I think like if you don't know or if you're not aware about it, then I think it's
It's
very
difficult,
shameful.
Arushi. It's very difficult. If something is happening at home or
Yeah,
anywhere, you
and
immediately
you're not
come
aware
to
about it.
know. See, if you yourself think that if you have done something wrong, you come back home, your parents will immediately come to know about it, that there's something wrong. So they are the
Exactly.
best person to sense you, to feel it, and on your face it will be there, and they would be the first one to have that sense, that feel that yes, something is there, like that.
And I think you cannot hide it for this,
You
for
cannot,
this,
you cannot hide it. Yes.
not. It's a very big.
So, yes, Arushi, it was nice talking to you. Again, it's going to get over any moment. So I just thought that I'll let you know that it was nice talking to you. All the best and have a great day. And happy Diwali in advance.
Same to you. Happy Diwali in advance. Thank you so much. It's very good experience to
Yes,
you again.
yes, same here. And do think about your voiceover.